Gene?
Good morning, Carroll.
It's another beautiful day. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we'll talk about the weather in the news. We're going to have some wind, which I'm sure you're not surprised about. You gotta, you give up one thing to get another, and so you take a little wind and you get temperature drop.
Yes, just double up on the allergy medication, right?
Yes.
Okay. And, you've heard it, I've heard it, we've all heard it. People say they want things to go back to normal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but remember, for many people here in the Imperial Valley, normal is pretty darn weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever normal would be.
Whatever normal is. Or,
yes.
Or was. Or
okay. We've got birthdays to celebrate today. Not many. For whatever reason, there are just not a lot of birthdays today.
Well, they had a moratorium on birthdays.
Was that it? Yeah. The rebates ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not on our list, but my daughter Amy and husband Tim, my son-in-law Tim, celebrating their 20th anniversary today. Hard to believe.
Yeah, it is hard to believe.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Oh, well, I suppose, it's just another one of those things. It was meant to be.
Well, you certainly would, by the results, that would be the case.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Today, it is, a Wednesday already.
Hump day in the middle of the week.
Yeah. It's the 13th day of May, 2020. It is Crouton Day.
So this is, Crouton has their own day set aside.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, a crouton's main job is to help you forget that you're eating a salad. Okay.
I guess that I hadn't thought about it that way. I don't eat croutons, but I certainly do salad.
Well, I don't either, and I think we finally have hit the end of our leaf lettuce crop at the house. So
you came to the end of the row?
Well, the leaf lettuce that my wife has been growing, you cut and it regrows.
Right.
And we've been cutting lettuce for, this is May, probably 6 months.
Yeah, well, your neighbors, you got confused and you were, trimming theirs.
Yeah, that too. And, I think it's done. It's getting pretty darn tough. So.
Yeah. Well, if it starts tasting like dirt, you've gone too far.
Yes. But Pam did put in some corn, and to the delight of everybody and nobody, zucchini. So we'll see how that goes.
Corn as high as an elephant's eye.
Well,
yes,
it's doing pretty darn good so far. It used to be in the Midwest, corn's got to be knee-high by the 4th of July. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this will make it well before the 4th.
Yes, sirree. Reminds me of the musical Oklahoma.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
We got some then after all, just a different division.
Yes. Our big shot birthdays, actor Buck Taylor. He was on Gunsmoke. He was one of the townsfolk. He's 82. And I was never a big Gunsmoke fan, so I can't tell you who Buck Taylor was. But you understand, what's his name? Burt Reynolds got one of, he started on Gunsmoke.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Actor Harvey Keitel is 81. It's another one of those guys, you'd know the face the minute you saw it. Actress Zoe Wanamaker is 72. Actor Franklin Ajay is 71. He was funny in Car Wash. And Stevie Wonder is 70. That's hard to believe.
That is hard to believe.
Actress Leslie Winston is 64. Comedian Stephen Colbert is 56. Actor Tom Verica, 56. Darius Rucker of Hootie and the Blowfish, 54. He's moved on from Hootie and the Blowfish and got quite a career in the country genre.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying the other day.
Yeah. Actress Susan Floyd is 52. Actor Brian Garrity is 45. And Mickey Madden of Maroon 5, 41. Actor Iwan Rohn is 35. Actress Lena Dunham, 34. Actor Robert Pattinson, 34. Actress Candace Akola King, 33. Actor Hunter Parrish, 33. And actress Debbie Ryan is 27.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Let's celebrate our birthdays today. Happy birthday, Alex Duarte, Perla Torres, Emilia Solis, Flaca Guerra, Edward Handy, Ignacio Gastelum, Ana Ramirez. Happy birthday from Kxo. Well, a short list, but full of quality.
Quality is what we're talking about.
Yes.
Quality.
Oh, well. Anyway, the latest media sensation, let's build up the hype, murder hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a bug expert, that would be an entomologist, I believe.
Yes, it would be.
Says murder hornets are getting a bad rap. Yeah, they can't help doing what they do. Yeah, so, it's a product of their environment, the way they were brought up, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so I think maybe we should rename them. Perhaps felonious assault hornets?
No, I think we should give them a chance to, explain themselves.
Yeah, let's give them
Equal
a grant.
time.
And see if we can get them on the right path.
Equal time.
Yes. Anyway, all sorts of things happening around the world, all of them related to COVID-19. And once things do settle down, all the news will be relating to the, the economic disaster that follows.
Yes. Some of that in the news already. So.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, I don't know if you heard about this guy. There's a psychic in Florida. He says he predicted the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the same psychic, by the way, who uses his skills to detect which stores have toilet paper. Yeah.
Could be a popular guy.
Yeah, and there's an expert predicting pretty soon there's going to be a glut of toilet paper. However, there's not going to be any of the little cardboard tubes that go in the middle.
Mm-hmm. That'll be the next shortage.
Yes. They're working on it now.
As we speak.
Are you ready for news?
News, we've got some.
Let's jump in with a look at World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. The man who once ran the president's 2016 election effort is a free man today. Correspondent Bill Rakoff has the details.
Paul Manafort's lawyer confirms to CBS News that the 71-year-old former Trump campaign manager was released early this morning from a Pennsylvania prison due to concerns about coronavirus and Manafort's age and health. He'll serve the rest of his 7.5-year sentence under home confinement. Manafort was convicted on witness tampering and various fraud charges uncovered during the special counsel's Russia investigation.
CBS News legal analyst Jonathan Turley.
Prison officials feel they have little choice for inmates who are in advanced years. Paul Manafort is 71. He has had previous health conditions.
Manafort's wife and another family member picked him up this morning. He's expected to serve at least part of his home confinement at his condominium in Northern Virginia. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news, tensions in Fresno. The president of the Fresno City Council seen shoving protesters who showed up outside his apartment Tuesday, wanting to question him about reopening the city.
These are people who are known to be Second Amendment, advocates, and who have made threats against my personal safety in the past.
Police reviewed video of the incident and cited Councilman Miguel Arias for battery. The protesters later met with Mayor Lee Brand. LA County's public health director says stay-at-home orders there will likely stay in place for another 3 months unless something drastic happens.
There's no way, unless there was a dramatic change in sort of this virus and the tools that we have at hand to actually fight against this virus.
Dr. Barbara Ferrer, Mayor Eric Garcetti later clarifying the city would be gradually easing some parts of the order as warranted. CSU campuses will continue online learning for all of the fall semester. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Right now, call Lock Air Conditioning. Schedule that pre-season air conditioner checkup. Do it now. Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the, vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Right now, the world feels different as we stay apart to make sure we can safely come back together. Till then, there is something you can do without even leaving your home. Respond to the 2020 census online, by phone, or by mail. The census impacts where hundreds of billions in federal funding will go for things like hospitals, schools, and roads. Now is the time to go to 2020census.gov. It's as easy as it is important. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, the latest numbers on the local COVID-19 pandemic have been released. The Imperial County Public Health Department says there was another COVID-19 related death. No information was released about the latest victim other than it was a woman 80-plus years old. Total number of positive cases is now 603, an increase of 39 over Monday. Active cases increased by 12, going from 286 to 298. Patients who have recovered went from 266 to 292. Testing has increased as a result from an additional 380 individuals that were recorded over a 24-hour period. The number of cases by zip code is 184 for Calexico, 159 for El Centro, 120 for Brawley, 56 for Imperial, 24 for Holtville, Heber 23, Calipatria 12, Salton City 13, Westmoreland 6, Sealy, Winter Haven, both 2, and Nyland 1. Well, if you didn't know it already, it is National Police Week. George Gale explains.
It started Sunday and will continue through Saturday. In honor of the special week, U.S. Attorney Robert Brewer is recognizing the service and sacrifice of federal, state, local, and tribal law enforcement in San Diego and Imperial counties. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy issued the first proclamation for Peace Officers Memorial Day and National Police Week to remember and honor law enforcement officers for their service and sacrifices. National Peace Officers Memorial Day will be on May 15th.
We'll be back with a look at more
It's
news
Quick
after
Lane
this.
Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
On May 12th, just about or approximately at 8:40 p.m., Imperial County Fire responded to a structure fire at Highway 98 and Rockwood Road. The 2-alarm fire destroyed 3 buildings. An Imperial County Fire Department unit from Calipatria and Nyland responded to haystacks burning in the area of Young and Brant Roads. The fire reported at about 7:30 on Tuesday evening. Well, the County of Imperial obtains 10 trailers. Here's more on that subject.
They are to assist the homeless. They were provided by the state. Some of the trailers will be used to house homeless people who have tested positive for COVID-19 and are ordered to shelter at home. The other trailers are to quarantine some of the homeless residents with COVID-19. Trailers will keep them from spreading COVID-19 to the community and give them a place to receive medical attention, food, and other amenities, giving them a chance to recover from the virus. Trailers were obtained under the governor's $500 million emergency funding package authorized by the legislature, with $150 million of that funding set aside for local emergency homeless actions. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that will conclude this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
While there is no known cure for COVID-19 yet, the ServPro professionals are here for you. Safety is always the #1 priority, and ServPro is here to perform the necessary bioremediation services to clean, disinfect, and sanitize your business. That's right, ServPro cleanup practices are in accordance with the CDC guidelines, and we are continuing to update our protocols because this is a constantly changing event. Call ServPro of El Centro, Salton Sea, and Yuma 760-337-5858 in the Imperial Valley and 928-247-1180 in Yuma. Independently owned and operated. ServPro professionals are trained in adhering to the highest cleaning and sanitation standards. Call anytime, 24 hours a day. After-hour services always available.
Page 2 of the local news is brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, coronavirus and the economy, they are connected. Here's more on that story. It's having a major effect. The governor of California recently announced a major deficit to the state budget has been incurred funding coronavirus concerns. The logic is major cuts are anticipated to help cover the deficit. Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia says one area should not be cut. Garcia has sent a letter to Governor Gavin Newsom urging him to preserve the proposed $28 million for the New River improvement projects. The Assemblyman said after years of concerted and coordinated efforts, they must continue to hold strong in the pursuit of funding. He is urging the governor and his administration to maintain the previous budget commitment of $28 million. Garcia said the COVID pandemic has only heightened the importance of the project. He says now more than ever we must safeguard public health and advance projects that will create jobs and bring relief to the local economy. A woman is arrested in Imperial Valley over smuggling. Here's more on that story.
Over 100 pounds of meth was seized It happened at the Border Patrol immigration checkpoint on Interstate 8 between Campo and Pine Valley. Woman was driving a 1999 pickup Saturday morning. Agents questioned the woman and then sent her to the secondary inspection area for further questioning. Once in the secondary area, a K-9 detection team alerted to the vehicle. A search of the vehicle resulted in the discovery of 74 plastic bags of crystal methamphetamine hidden in a duffel bag and in a trash can, both in the bed of the pickup. The packages weighed over 103 pounds with a value of $232,875. 36-year-old woman, U.S. citizen, and the narcotics were turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration for further investigation. Pickup was seized by the Border Patrol. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Reducing anxiety during the pandemic. This event will be coming from Camarina Memorial Library. There is an invitation to join the Camarina Memorial Library on Facebook and learn tools and techniques that will help you take care of yourself because you matter. This is for teens. You can invite a friend. It'll take place this Friday starting at 10:30 a.m. Just go to Facebook /Camarina Memorial, Camarina.Memorial. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says this cooling trend will continue today, bringing temperatures back to around normal readings, lasting into tomorrow, while dry conditions prevail. Increased afternoon breeziness will again be an issue today. Increasing high pressure into the weekend will lead to warmer temperatures and highs once again reaching near 100 degrees. The above normal temperatures are likely to last through next Monday before another cooling trend takes place through the middle of next week. 91 the high yesterday, 66 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 39 miles an hour. It'll be sunny today with a high near 88. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds with a low around 61. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour, and then decreasing after midnight. Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high near 93. West wind about 5 miles per hour. 72 degrees downtown, 46% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
IID understands the COVID-19 pandemic is creating financial hardship for many of our customers, but reminds you that we are here to help. Customers experiencing hardship should contact our friendly customer service staff to arrange a flexible payment plan and ask about IID's other payment assistance programs. Don't hesitate. Call us today at 1-800-303-7756. IID, where customers always come first.
It's sports time. Well, NBA owners and executives say, hey, we think we can play again. Owners and executives on a conference call were encouraged about the league's progress towards minimizing health risk upon a return, and the league's office positive conversations with the players' union. Meanwhile, a multi-hour meeting between Major League Baseball and the Players Union yesterday was a first step to addressing the complex issues facing a restart of baseball amid the coronavirus pandemic. Items addressed include timing and logistics for a second spring training, potential rule changes, roster sizes, and transaction rules. Also addressed were ballpark access procedures moving forward, as well as health and safety issues away from the ballpark. No money issues were discussed.
Hi, this is Mike Morris from El Centro Motors. These are some trying times we're going through, but I'm going to tell you something. In my 40-year history with Ford Motor, I have never seen incentives like this. 0% for 84 months and no payments for 6 months. 0% on Super Duty. That's unheard of. So if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money. And we're open right now.
0% for 84 months on new 2019 Fords in stock. Excludes Raptor, Shelby, Escape, Transit, and Super Duty. Payment relief up to 6 months on select inventory. Not all buyers will qualify for the 0% and Ford Motor Credit Company. See dealer for details. El Centro Motor Showroom is open Monday through Saturday from 9 till 6. Stay safe. Stay healthy. It's that easy. Well, Arizona governor has said, hey, professional sports, the MLB, NBA, NHL, and NFL can resume without fans starting this Saturday. Yeah, thank you, Governor Ducey. Let's see what the players and the leagues have to say. And the Raiders have made a move. They've added some help at cornerback, signing Prince Amukamara, according to the Raiders. Amukamara is a veteran quarterback, a cornerback, and former first-round pick. And he was released by the Bears February 21st. And the Raiders picked up the 31-year-old NFL player. That's it for sports time, other than, speaking of the NFL, great postseason NFL games continue tomorrow night. It's Green Bay and Seattle in the 2014 NFC Championship game. We've got game on AM 1230 KXO. Now that we're done with sports time, financial news coming up. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Well, House Democrats have unveiled their opening shots in the next debate on Capitol Hill over how to fight the coronavirus and revive the economy. Democrats are pushing a sweeping bill set to be voted on at the end of the week. Over 1,800 pages in the bill. Nobody's going to read it. Yeah, here's the Democrats, here's the Republicans, and nobody's going to read the whole thing. Anyway, they've dubbed it the HEROES Act. And the Democrats are projecting a cost of just a smidge over $3 trillion. Yeah, according to the House Democratic aide who went on the record. It includes bolstering the direct payments program put in place in the $1.8 trillion coronavirus bill passed in late March, additional monies for state and local governments, and extending the expiration date for some unemployment benefits related to the pandemic. Meanwhile, U.S. stock benchmarks traded lower on early trading today as Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell offered an uncertain near-term outlook of the economy, with state and federal officials attempting to restart businesses after the coronavirus-induced lockdown. Powell said that the economic recovery may be gradual and additional government aid to households and businesses may be worth it to keep lasting damage from developing. The Dow Jones Industrial is currently down 216 points. The S&P 500 off 15. The NASDAQ is up almost 7 points. Gold is up $13 an ounce, and oil off a penny a barrel.
ECRMC, affiliated with UC San Diego Healthcare Network, is dedicated to serving the diverse needs of this region. We're expanding our facilities, investing in state-of-the-art equipment, and striving to provide our community with the highest quality services available. For information or to make an appointment, call 760-482-5000 or visit ecrmc.org. More convenience, more progress, more caring. ECRMC, more than a hospital.
It's going to be sunny today with a high near 88, west winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds. Look for a low about 61. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. They will decrease after midnight. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 93. West wind about 5 miles per hour. 73 degrees, 45% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 5 to 15. CBS News coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. In northern New Jersey, there's a new warning that the pandemic-induced recession could be a long and painful one.
The Fed chairman called the current downturn significantly worse than anything the country has seen since World War II. And in remarks to an economic think tank, Jerome Powell warned its effects could be long-lasting.
Long stretches of unemployment can damage or end workers' careers as their skills lose value and professional networks dry up, and leave families in greater debt.
Powell vows the Federal Reserve will do what it can to avoid that, mainly by lending more to businesses, but he said it's on Congress to pass additional stimulus packages. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
And the House is expected to vote later on this week on a $3 trillion virus relief bill. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio likes it because it calls for aid to states and cities that are seeing budgets wiped out.
This is exactly the kind of assistance that we need to get evil to move forward again.
Senate action on relief might not come till after Memorial Day. Concerns about the coronavirus have led to the prison release of Paul Manafort, President Trump's one-time campaign manager, prosecuted in the Russia investigation. The 71-year-old Manafort now faces home confinement. CBS News legal analyst Jonathan Turley.
Paul Manafort was given a 7.5-year sentence, but he was not given a death sentence. At his age, he could be facing a lethal exposure to the virus.
The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing more arguments remotely today. CBS's Bill Rakoff.
The question whether members of the Electoral College must cast ballots for the winner of their state's popular vote for president or whether they can make their own choice. The plaintiffs in the combined case say electors can change votes, but officials from Washington State and Colorado say no, they can't. States would like to have the matter settled before November. And justices like Brett Kavanaugh say the courts do too.
In Britain, some pandemic restrictions were eased today, as we hear from CBS's Vicky Barker in London.
Rules restricting sunbathing and outdoor exercise have been relaxed, and some people have been told they can go back to work if it's safe to do so. Basically, people are being asked to use their common sense. And if the COVID curve continues to flatten here, then the government will consider reopening schools, stores, restaurants, and gyms as early as next month.
The European Union has fashioned a plan designed to resurrect the battered tourism industry. A German official says it's too soon for resumption of travel to the U.S. The government here at home says wholesale prices fell at a record 1.3% last month. And on Wall Street, stocks are down. The Dow is down 240 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way.
Maybe it's occasional constipation.
Maybe it's not.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Maybe it's not occasional constipation. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. You may be able to talk to a doctor online. Visit linzess.com, sponsored by Allergan and Ironwood.
Plenty of entertainers have donated their talents for coronavirus fundraisers. Here's one featuring a star from the past, Prince.
For 3 days, beginning Friday, the Prince Estate will stream his legendary concert from the end of the Purple Rain Tour in Syracuse, New York in 1985. The money raised will support the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund for the World Health Organization. Google will match viewer donations 2 to 1. The concert is loaded with hits like When Doves Cry, Let's Go Crazy, and Purple Rain. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
On social media, Broadway actor Nick Cordero's wife indicates he's out of a medically induced coma. Cordero, fighting COVID-19, has lost a leg and has had a pacemaker implanted during his long medical crisis. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Danger, excitement, mustaches. It's time for another episode
with Carroll Buckley, AM 1230 KXO. 1230.